So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Jupiter and Sun conjunction video of the week. And we're going to be covering Jupiter and Sun in the third house of your horoscope. And as always, if you do not know, if you have this particular conjunction, what sign it's in, what nakshatra it's in, all the other astrological details, for that, check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, consultations, and link to my academy, Maga Vedic Astrology Academy, where you will find my new vlog sections and a podcast section. Yeah, uncensored, baby. So anyway, let's start with this conjunction. So, Jupiter and Sun in the third house. Third house represents our siblings, neighbors, communication, writing. It represents going to foreign places, foreign lands. It also represents confinement. Being confined to a place, so that's also the third house. Third house also represents transformation, but bigger transformation. Third house is big transformations. It's like, going from, like, especially I've seen people who do, like, even sex change operations. Third house is very much involved. And as you know, third house also represents media, dramatic arts, creativity, social media, internet. So now here you have Sun and Jupiter. And Sun and Jupiter are actually very similar to each other. Number one, they're two of the biggest bodies in the solar system. Even the Sun is the biggest, but Jupiter is huge. It's big. Both of them represents the seniors within our family, whether it's father, teacher, counselor, guru, father-like figure. So this is Sun and Jupiter. So when they're in the third house, you will see that number one, a person will greatly influenced by their father or a guru when it comes to their communication style. You will see this person, they love talking about, the values and the dharma of, of life, of country. You will also see such people become greatly involved in fields related to history, anthropology, discovering things. Okay, especially related to ancient knowledge, like even paleontologists are seen with this, archaeologists will be seen with this, and yet this person will also see that they will, their younger siblings will have a strong command upon them. Younger siblings will behave like the older sibling. That's what happens. And this is something that you will see, especially when Jupiter's combust with Sun. Younger siblings will be acting like your older siblings. And the other thing we also see is that father will pay more attention in terms of teaching to the younger sibling. So that's something you will notice, that younger sibling will require more attention of the father. And at the same time, this is one of those placements where you could feel humiliated or embarrassed by your children. Like, for example, your children may do something that you just feel embarrassed about. Now, they may not do something that is to feel embarrassed about, but you may feel that. Like, for example, a Hindu father would feel embarrassed if their daughter or son married somebody of a completely different religion. They'll feel humiliated, even though it doesn't mean anything. It can also show like you want your children to become medical professionals and engineers, and they go wanting to become actors and singers or models. And you're like, oh my God, what it had you to for them to do these type of things. So those are the things that will happen, and definitely this is the position where you will move. You will move far away from your birth city, and especially you will move, especially through the help of the father. Like for example, father gets a visa for some place to go to foreign countries and country and work, and you obviously as a child will come with your parents and you permanently stay at that new country. Then the other thing we also see with this is that your career most definitely will provide the best mentors. You will have the best mentors, the best guide when it comes to your career. And especially you will see when these people go into arts, dramatic arts, acting, they will always take on roles which are fatherly. Even if you're, let's say, 17-year-old child or 18-year-old kid wants to go for acting, if you know one of those Bollywood movies back in the 80s of Amitabh Bachchan and Vinod Khanna, where the 17, 18-year-old boy is becoming the father figure to the 8-year-old brother or 7-year-old brother. These are the type of roles you will be involved in. And obviously, it'll also depend on the sign and, nakshatra, but usually these people may play like big boss, mafias, people in pretty much strong authoritative position. Now, if let's say, depending upon the sign and nakshatra, these people will play a role where they will be suppressed by a big authority, mafia person. They will be defeated by them. So that's one thing. And usually such people do very well in fields of management. They're natural managers because they know how to work with a team. They naturally become the leader in the team because third house represents teamwork. So they naturally are always gravitating towards being a counselor and a manager, a management type position. So these are some of the intricacies of Jupiter and Sun conjunction in the third house, and and then also you will see with this particular conjunction, a person usually has very wide shoulders, like big shoulders. Like, so example, if somebody is of my size and these are my shoulders, there will be like protruding out maybe 2 or 3 inches more. They have strong shoulders because you gotta understand, Jupiter is a heavy planet. Sun is a heavy planet. There's a strong gravitational pull in Sun and between Sun and Jupiter, and when they're both combined, it becomes the most heaviest gravitational energy. So what happens with the third house? Third house represents effort. These people have the biggest responsibilities upon them, and they have to put that effort to carry on those responsibilities. The other thing we also see is that they will always attract people towards them, especially in a work setting, media setting, social media setting, because they have that gravitational pull. You will see this whenever Jupiter and Sun are influencing each other or conjunct. These people have the strongest gravitational pull. People are just attracted to them, like a meteoroid, like a planet. They'll be attracted to such people. Okay. So anyway, guys, this is my analysis of this conjunction. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below, and if you want to know where your Jupiter and Sun conjunction is, all your astrological details, make sure to check out the links here, and make sure to go on to contact section and fill out the newsletter form, which is also the link to pretty much the KRS vlogs. So anyway, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.